Shabbat Shalom. Were you able to hug someone in the last week or two? For many people, this has been the first human contact outside of their immediate family pod since the beginning of the pandemic. For me, these interactions have been happening the last month or so, mostly with congregants at Shabbat services or the synagogue, even for meetings taking in person now. For a couple of weeks, people would look at each other as if they want to hug, one person each looking at the other. Someone asks, "Are you vaccinated?" And then the other would confirm the status. And if both were vaccinated, a hug would finally be consummated. If there was ever a question about humans needing human contact, the last 15 months have resolved that issue. It's not only infants that need to be held, we all need it. It's a shared experience that binds our families together and our community. It's the connection with other people that's the power behind community. And while we at Temple Aliyah have worked hard to keep our congregants connected during the pandemic, it's been a challenge with not being able to be together in person. I'm already looking forward to the ability of our community to come together on the High Holy Days in just a couple of months. We're busy planning for the services and figuring out protocols that will help as many people as possible feel comfortable about returning to our services in person. Of course, we're going to have wonderful live streaming available for those who don't. At the beginning of the evening of Rosh Hashanah service that initiates the High Holy Days, it's been our custom at Aliyah to sing the prayer Ma Tovi with a special melody. For many congregants, that melody and the words symbolize the power and holiness of the High Holy Days. For many people who don't attend services regularly during the year, the prayer provides the feeling of coming home, as if they were being hugged by community. The words of Ma Tovu come from this week's portion of Balak. It's Balak, the king of Moab, who recruits Bilam, a non-Israelite prophet, to curse the Israelites. Placing himself on a mountaintop so he can look over the entire Israelite nation, Bilam tries several times to curse them, but he ends up blessing them. In truth, he can only utter what God allows him to say. After several failed attempts, Bilam tries again from the mountaintop to curse the Israelites. This time, his blessing includes the words, Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov, mishkanotecha Yisrael. How goodly are your tents, O Jacob, your dwellings, O Israel. Looking upon the Israelite people and seeing them living together in peace, seeing the beauty of their tents, Bilam can only bless them. It's actually customary to recite the words Ma Tovu when entering a synagogue. On this Rosh Hashanah, when we sing the words Ma Tovu, it'll be a true reminder of how blessed we are to be surrounded by community. Until that moment, when we gather together again, wishing you Shabbat Shalom.